What's going on? This is Anthony James, and this is the story of how my latest record, Inevitable, came to be exactly what it is today. So, with this record, everything really stems back to Daniel James, who produced the record. I had, we kind of run in similar circles. I had just kind of been seeing him through media and through, circles of friends, like I had said. We ended up being on the same bill. He was DJing before I had a set with the True 100 radio station. Shouts out to them. But yeah, he was DJing and we were just, talking while we were at the show and everything. And I was just, the more like I got to know him, I was like, yo, this guy is tough. And I really wanted to work with him. And I was like, yo, bro, like, we got to get one in. So we exchanged info. I ended up coming through to the studios over at Lockout in downtown Santa Ana. We were just sitting in the session and, going through some files of what he had in terms of beats to work with. And I remember seeing a post on his Instagram a few weeks back of like this beat that I thought was super tough that he just like used in a random reel. And I was like, yo, do you still have that one? Because I thought that one was super tough and he ended up having it. And so that beat ended up being Inevitable. So we track pretty much all of Inevitable. We make the demo. And I'm really loving it, and I'm like, yeah, this might be the next one to drop. But there's a certain portion of it that I'm just like, man, like I can do this, but I think it would be better with somebody else, and that's where Taina comes to play. If you've been with me long enough, you know that Taina and I have another record as well called Just Friends. That one's received a lot of love, so if you're a part of that love, thank you. But yeah, no, we had that record, and we've maintained a friendship, just like a good working relationship since then. And she's dope. I have nothing but amazing things to say about her. But I was like, yeah, and so I sent her a text and I was like, hey, like, I hear you on this. As much as I can do this part, I think you would do it better than me. She was game to hop on it. When she heard it, I sent it over to her. She came over for a session right here, actually, in my little home studio behind us. Did what she does. She provided everything I was looking for in her and more, because that's what she does. She's an incredibly talented artist as well. And for those who always like to ask me the question, what is this record about? To me, this record, there's nothing it was really necessarily about, but there's definitely an underlying theme. And I will say it is this. What kind of came back to me with it? The word itself, inevitable. Kind of like finding peace in what falls into the category of inevitable, which to me is the yin and yang, the ebbs and flows of life, the ups and downs. I kind of, there's a lot of things that we can control, but there's infinitely more that we cannot. I guess just finding peace and acceptance and, a working relationship with the fact that that's just the way things are, and letting go of the need for control of things that we just don't have control over. And honestly, it was a very freeing record to me. Like, even in the video, because I remember we were going into the shoot for the video with Justin, shout out J West Films, and it's me and Taina. And even going into the record, me and Justin is one of the, not that I'm hard-headed, but he's one of the two people that like I'll ask a lot of questions to about their opinions. I'll ask their opinions on things. And I was asking him, I was like, what do you feel when you hear this record? Because I had sent him the record. We had been listening to it, obviously, for creative direction. And I was like, what do you feel? Like, I just like couldn't put my finger on what I wanted the energy of the video to be. It just kind of hit me when we were on the way. I was like, this is just supposed to be fun. It's supposed to feel free. It's supposed to feel like a weight off your shoulders and peace, bliss, acceptance. And yeah, I really feel like we did a pretty good job of capturing that in the video. It seems like a pretty happy energy, and I'm super happy with how it turned out, with how Taina showed up, how she always shows up, I should say. Justin doing what he does, obviously, he's incredible. Yeah, it just really pieced together well, and I'm super happy about it. I'm definitely just very grateful for this record. And I think a lot of records, like, it's always like a hindsight thing for me to find a lesson within a record. It's never in the moment of what I'm making. Like, the inspiration comes and I write it, and like it just is, it's pen to paper from there, and it's just, track it, it's work from there. But I feel like the themes and messages always come to me after, more so. It's kind of, every time I listen to it, it kind of reassures me of the space that I'm in. So I hope it does the same for you. I hope you guys enjoyed the record. I hope you enjoyed the visual. You know, shouts out to Daniel, to Taina, to Justin, and you know, I'm grateful for it, like I said. I'm going to be making more of these videos, probably some for that were in the past, and then some of the gazillion songs I have in the vault right now. So if you like these videos, if you want to see more of them, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I love making the music itself, but I love attaching a visual piece to it, and it's gonna be a whole lot more of it. So if you want to stay locked in, stay in tune with me, it's a place to do it.